What is the pros and cons of social media influencing? Season 1, Episode 4. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. If you've been listening from the beginning, you already know this series has been about the real side of social media influencing and social media, not the highlighted reel. I'm Dimitri Pierce, and this is Season 1, Episode 4. Last episode, we talked about the mental health side of social media. Stress, burnout, pressure, and what it really does to people behind the scenes. So today we're going one step further. This episode isn't about whether influencing is real, it's about whether it's actually worth it. Let's talk about the pros and cons of being a social media influencer. Honestly, not romantically. Segment 1, why influencing looks so appealing. By now, everybody has seen it. People our age are making money online. Content from their bedroom, their own schedule, their own brand. And from the outside, influencing looks like freedom. No boss, no clocking in, no rules. But that image is carefully edited, because what you don't see is the pressure to stay relevant, the fear of falling back, the constant need to post. The appeal is real, but so is the cost. Segment 2, why this conversation matters now. Social media is no longer a trend, it's a career path. Kids want to be influencers more than doctors. Adults are quitting their jobs to chase content. Brands are spending billions online, especially for AI. But here's the issue. People only see the highlights. They see money, the followers, the lifestyle. They don't see the instability, the unpaid work, the constant pressure to perform. So this episode exists to balance the narrative. Segment 3, what influence actually means. Influence is not followers. Influence is when people trust your opinion, when your voice changes behavior, when your content shapes culture. You can have 50K followers and no influence, or 2K followers and real impact. Influencing is not about being famous, it's about being consistent, believable, and relatable. Segment 4, pro #1, control over your identity. One of the biggest advantages of influencing is ownership. You control your image, your voice, your message, your direction. Unlike traditional jobs or medias, you do not need permission to exist. If you're intentionally, social media lets you build your own lane. Segment 5, pro #2, opportunity without gatekeepers. Before social media, you needed industry, connections, money, approval. Now, a phone and consistency can change everything. People have launched music careers, built brands, created businesses, started movements, all without being chosen by someone. That accessibility is powerful. Segment 6, pro #3, multiple income streams. Influencing isn't just one paycheck. It can lead to brand deals, ad revenue, affiliate income, merch, digital products, and subscriptions. Oh yeah. Thank you to my brand for sponsoring this podcast. Pain is my first ever merchandise product. You can go to https://pain54creators.com and you can buy a wonderful collections of hoodies, t-shirts, and all of everything in the above. You may see that some prices are between $15 and $80. But that's just because I'm just starting and I didn't know what to price it at. So I'm going to lower the prices, but for right now, for Martin Luther King Day through Wednesday, you can get 50% off your order with code PAINMLK. Again, that's PAINMLK. Thank you, Pain, for sponsoring this video and podcast, and let's get back into the video. When done right, influencing becomes a platform, not just a page. And this is important, it only works if you treat it like a business. Segment 7, Con 1, you are the product. Here's the uncomfortable truth. When you're an influencer, you are the product. Your personality, your image, your life. That means bad days still get posted. Personal moments become content. Your worth feels like it's tied to engagement, and that can be dangerous if you're not grounded. Segment 8, Con #2. Algorithms control your visibility. You do not own the platform. Algorithms decide who sees you, who you're pushed to, when you're ignored. One update can kill your reach overnight, and that lack of control creates anxiety, even for successful and big creators. Segment 9, Con 3. Social media distorts reality. Influencing can blur the lines between real life, performance. You start asking, is this moment real or content? People smile for the camera while struggling offline. And if you don't separate identity from performance, it can mess up with how you see yourself. Segment 10, Con 4. Public opinions never stop. When you influence, opinions come with it. People will misinterpret you, judge your choices, reduce you to clips. You don't get to explain yourself every time. And learning when not to respond is a skill influencers have to develop. Segment 11. Who should and shouldn't influence? Influencing is not for everyone. It's not for you if you need constant approval, you hate criticism, you don't like inconsistency. But it can be for you if you're self-aware, you're disciplined, you know who you are offline. The strongest influencers have a life outside the app. Segment 12, the long-term impact of influencing. Let's get real about the long-term effects. Influencing can shape your career path, your personality, and even your mental health. Career. Some people turn influencing into a full-time career, branching into acting, music, or entrepreneurship. Others burn out and pivot from it completely. Personality. Your online persona can start blending with your real life. You might catch yourself thinking, would my followers like this version of me? That's a red flag for identity distortion. Mental health. We touch on this in episode 3, but long-term exposure to judgment, algorithms, shifts, and comparison culture can lead to chronic stress if not managed. Influencing is a long-term investment. You need patience, strategy, and awareness. Short-term fame rarely lasts, but long-term influence built on authenticity can. Segment 13. Audience engagement and real-life stories. Let's bring this into real world. A lot of listeners might be asking, Dimitri, can I really do this? Can I balance school, life, and influencing? Story number 1. One of my friends started a small TikTok account during quarantine. She was posting constantly for 2 years before any brand reached out. But now she earns money from sponsored posts, affiliate marketing, and even local collaborations. Story number 2. Another friend tried to post once a week without strategy. He burned out after 3 months because he expected overnight results. Lesson. The difference isn't talent, it's strategy, persistence, and mindset. Audience tip. If you're listening, ask yourself, why do I want to influence? Am I ready to handle judgment? Can I commit for the long term, even if no one sees me at first? Those questions separate those who will succeed from those who will quit. Finally, segment 14, final thoughts, advice, and closing. To wrap up this episode, social media influencing is double-edged sword. Pros: independent creativity, income opportunities, and influence over culture. Cons: public squelchy, instability, blurred identity, mental pressure. The key takeaway: know your why before you chase the hype. Influencing isn't just posting pictures or videos. It's running a business, maintaining mental health, and owning your narrative. Advice for listeners: start small, think smart, test your content without expecting viral success immediately. Protect your online life. Friends, families, and hobbies matter more than followers, because at that point they're just online people that followed you. Number 3, build systems. Scheduling, planning, and organization prevents burnout. Know when to step back. Breaks aren't failure, they're survival. If you listened this far, you're ready to think critically about your social media presence, whether you're considering influencing or just consuming content. This is season 1, episode 4 of the podcast. What are the pros and cons of social media influencing? I'm Dimitri Pierce, from the CEO of Everbright Podcast. Stay bright, stay intentional, stay aware, stay calm, stay lovely, stay faithful, and we'll see you in the next episode.